Today, we will continue our look at popular cheating devices that are allegedly used by gamers, pro players, and YouTubers to gain unfair advantages in multiplayer games. In previous videos, we've covered both the Cronus Max and the Strike Pack FPS Dominator, so now we're going to look at the Cronus Zen, which is the latest modding device from Collective Minds. There is a quick disclaimer before we get started, and that is this video is for educational purposes only and not intended to condone modding or cheating in games. Regardless if you think these devices are okay or not, I think we all can agree that this is a very interesting topic, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So I used to think that not many people actually use these devices, but no, this thing was on back order for like 3 months. The popular demand just means that your chances of running into someone who's using this is pretty high to say the least. In case you're wondering, I did in fact purchase this with my own money specifically for this video and was put on a waiting list for about 2 weeks. So why are these devices so popular and what do they do? Well, simply put, they modify your gaming controller with macros and mods. The mods can vary depending on what game you're playing, but some of the popular examples are anti-recoil mods for FPS games, artificial aim assist, hair triggers, quick scoping, rapid fire, and many more. These kinds of devices have been used on consoles for years, with early examples dating as far back as 2012. The Cronus Zen is basically the newest and up-to-date version which introduces a lot of improvements from the previous generations. At a first glance, there are definitely some key differences between the Cronus Zen and its predecessor, the Cronus Max, the biggest one being the built-in screen and an upgraded hub design. There's also 2 front-facing USB ports for controller or mouse and keyboard support, and 2 side buttons for switching game packs and Bluetooth pairing. We'll talk more about game packs and software here in a minute because honestly, there's a lot to cover. I do want to say one thing I've noticed about the Cronus Zen is that they made this device extremely easy to use in comparison to the previous models, and that's either a very good or a very bad thing depending on what your opinion is on using these devices. The built-in screen takes a lot of the guesswork out of adjusting settings and macros, and the Zen Studio software is basically dummy-proof. There's literally videos built into the software that show people how to adjust the mods for each game. I'll be using the Call of Duty Warzone Pro Pack as an example for this video. As you can see, I'm able to create different loadouts with different weapons and then select which mods I want for that loadout. Once it's saved to the device, I'm able to see the active macros in real time on the screen, and it's even smart enough to know when I switch to a different weapon. I can also edit the macros and loadouts directly from the screen without having to go back on the computer. So for example, if I pick up an M4 in game, I can simply switch to my M4 loadout, and that will give me the anti-recoil and aim assist macros specifically for the M4. If I wanted to use a sniper, I can also create a Kar 98 sniper loadout complete with quick scoping macros. Or maybe I just want to play a completely different game altogether. I can switch game packs with a press of a button. Just like the Cronus Max, there's also an online library of custom scripts that have been created by advanced users for more control and functionality than the standard game packs. I can pretty much just type in any game and then download them directly to my computer. Mouse and keyboard layouts are also fully customizable as well, where I can import and export my own if I want. Honestly, the list goes on and on and on of what this device is capable of. Pretty much everything short of simply hacking the game. These are not hacking devices because they don't actually access or modify the game's files. It's basically just controller mods and macros for console. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Should these devices be allowed or should they be banned? Either way, I hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it educational or interesting, and if you did, make sure to leave a like rating on the video, comment below to let me know what you think, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.